Sup, Sparkle Butts! Chelsea Daggerino's back! I know I promised that there would be no more singing. Did I promise that? Maybe I didn't promise that. I don't recall ever promising that. Anyways, welcome to this week's vlog. What I was thinking of for this week was how much fun we all had together when we were making that ice cream in a bag. You know, it was our first vlog, and I told you guys to pour a bunch of salt and a bunch of ice cubes into a Ziploc and shake them all around for, you know, just hours, and everyone did it, or at least I did it, and there was laughing and crying, and your hands were probably bleeding, and it was just negative 400 degrees inside wherever you live, and then there was frostbite to be taken care of, and there was a lot of salty ice cream that no one wanted to eat. I just put it in the trash can, and then it all melted, so that was another sort of hullabaloo I had to deal with. The point is, the first vlog was so much fun, why not replicate it with another DIY experience? This week's DIY is actually even better than the ice cream because A, no risk of over-salting, and B, I went $55,000 over budget, so you know it's got to be good because we can't afford to do anything for the vlog for the rest of all the times that the vlog is ever going to be on the air. And C, it involves one of my favorite things, sunglasses. You guys might notice that I almost always have a pair of sunglasses perched atop my head, and that's because I'm under the impression that it makes my hair look better, and I know that's not true in my heart, but I'm just gonna keep on believing it because, hey, my hair looks just ridiculous. But enough about me. Let's move on to today's DIY, which I'm really excited about. We're actually going to be taking a pair of sunglasses and customizing them and making them way cooler and more outrageous and just betterer, just way betterer, with extra ERs on the end. Do not do this project to like a pair of expensive, nice sunglasses that you already really like the way they look. This is not the project to use on those. This is a project if you like go to your grocery store, a local craft store, they sell sunglasses just like this for $2.99, $2.99. So had I just bought one pair of these as opposed to 1,500 pairs to practice the DIY on, we would have stayed perfectly under budget. But if wishes were horses, exactly, you know, life's not a fairy tale. So the first supply you're gonna need is a pair of shades. Next up, we've got all the fun stuff to decorate your shades with. I just went to Michael's, that's the crafting store we have here. If you guys live in a place where they have like a Target or a Joann Fabrics or any store that sells like buttons and stickers. If you guys have a button sticker store, that's where you should go. So I went to Michael's, I got a bunch of brightly colored stuff because I really like bright colors. I'm excited about these flowers. They're plastic flowers. I'm going to be using some of those. I'm also going to make a Spark Life themed pair of glasses. So I got Spark Life colored beads to match my sweatshirt. I got some Swarovski crystals. That's not how you pronounce it. Swarovski. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that completely correctly. You're also going to need crafting glue. What you're going to want to look for is either super glue, hot glue, or if you're fancy, E6000 glue, because that fastens stuff to stuff, dries clear, I don't know, made by NASA probably. The astronauts invented it. So one extra step that I actually took before I started decorating was all my sunglasses came in this sort of like cool animal print, which looks really good in its own, but I'm more a fan of obnoxious colors. So I got 2 acrylic paints. You can get these at the button sticker store. They're like $1.40 each. And just a pack of paintbrushes, like so, and I painted 2 pairs of my shades. It only will take you like 10 minutes if you want to do that. The paint dries really quickly. It doesn't look like professionally done because I'm an amateur professional painter, but I did this pair in sort of a dark mint and a light mint, double-sided, see, that's neat, and then I did another pair for the Spark Life themed pair in sort of like the Spark Lifey blue. So if you want to paint your shades, go for it. And I think now we just have to start decorating. I hadn't really thought this through at all, so I haven't decorated my shades yet because I was waiting to do that with you guys. You're not going to be able to see anything I'm doing because it's going to be down here on the countertop, but I'll narrate. It'll be just as awful as if you're watching it happen in real time. Okay, so first up, I'm going to try to put some decorative flowers on the seafoam shades. So I've got my astronaut glue and I've got my very subtle decorative flowers. I'm going to start with a hot pink because, you know, if you're going to go big, these actually even have stickies on the back of them, so I might not need the astronaut glue. Now, these are a little larger than I'd anticipated. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that is nice. I don't mind that at all. I think a matching one on the other side. Let's see how that looks. You guys, I think that's really cute. I might be the only one, but I think it's 10 kinds of adorable. Now, technically that'd be a super lame DIY because I only stuck 2 sticky flowers to the ends of a pair of sunglasses. I'm just not sure we need anything else. Let's test it on the model. Hello, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm liking those quite a bit. So maybe we're going to put those on the side burner for now because I think they're good, and we're going to work on the Spark Life pair. Spark Life pair time. Guys, you know what I just realized? We need a Spark Life theme song because if we had one when I said Spark Life pair time, I could have started playing it in the background. Your next mission, Spark Life theme song. Make sure to include my name at least 25 times. Go. Okay, while you're working on the theme song, I'm going to work on these babies. These are the little rhinestones I purchased. So what I think I'm going to do is just apply some glue spots where I think I'm going to put some of these crystals. Glue spot. This is supposed to dry clear, so I think you could pretty much, you know, just put it all over and it might be okay. 1, 2, and on like that forever. See, that's looking pretty cute so far. I'm going to do some more of these quickly, and we're going to do that fast forward montage thing with music in the background, because I've never done that and it seems neat. So, starting now. Okay, so you ready for the finished Spark Life product? Et voila. Look at that. Look at those rhinestone babies. These are all kinds of fabulous, you guys. They're spectacular. I'm actually really impressed with how well these turned out. I thought they were going to be just terrible. So I've been saving for last a pretty special pair that I think just really represent how fashion-forward and subtle and elegant and just in general very glamorous. Very glamorous is how most people describe Chelsea Dagger. So I made one last pair. Let me put them on for you guys. Give me 1 second. Bam! Check it! Sunglasses with tiny dinosaurs attached. How did I attach these dinosaurs? Well, if you've been listening, you know I used astronaut glue, which in fact has a very strong smell, and there is a lot of it on these sunglasses, and it is making me a little bit dizzy. But even in my weakened state, I can still tell that these shades are the sickest shades ever to appear on the internet. So, I mean, I won't blame you if you just want to skip straight to the dinosaur. These things were like $1 each. You just glue those babies on, and you're like automatically the coolest kid in school. So now we have 3 pairs. We have, I think these are sort of like vintage retro chic with the seafoam and the little pink flowers. Definitely wear those with like with a pink tank top. Adorable. And then we also have the Spark Life shades, which you can wear with everything so that other people can identify you as a sparkler, and then your Mankler crush who you didn't even know was Mankler will see, and then you guys can do crafts together. So I think that pretty much wraps up today's Make Your Own Awesome Sunglasses DIY tutorial. Definitely hit the comments and tell me if you guys did make your own crafty sunglasses. And if you want, send me pictures because I would love to see them and maybe make a giant post of all the cool sparklers that made their cool, awesome sunglasses. And I guess I'll see you next week if the toxic glue fumes haven't taken me by then. And I'm going to go take these babies for a spin, you know? See how many dudes like these shades, because I have a feeling it's going to be infinity dudes. All right, guys. As per ever, I love you, and me and my sweet shades. We'll see you next week.